up, my people? JaxB.TheRipper here. So I'm back with another video. I'm on a roll. This is my third video I'm filming and I am happy. It's dark here, so I actually had to put on an extra light. Look at me being professional. Anyways, I'm back here because I know I made a video and I got good feedback from some people. I know you are all voicing your concerns about how bands really priced up shit lately. In fact, there's some bands that are just greedy in general. They've always done that. Kiss. Well, then I found out Lamb of God. So if you go back to that video, actually I'll just put screenshots probably around here somewhere. Somebody said that many years ago Lamb of God was selling a t-shirt for $50 and it wasn't even like front and back print. I think I'm just paraphrasing, but yeah, so they've been doing this for a long time. 50 bucks? If that was like 10 or 20 years ago, the minimum wage was like $8 an hour. At least I'm talking about the Los Angeles. Sorry, not everyone's at that rate, but Los Angeles at that time was $8 an hour. So yeah, no, that's fucked up. I want to talk about now, when is it actually okay to do this? Now, I think it's okay when it's handmade and it's like somebody more independently, because it's more of a one-of-a-kind piece, you know, you're getting. For example, the hoodie that I bought at the Rainbow Bar and Grill, like the one with the studs on it, the patches that blend in so well to the sweater that you don't know it's a patch until you get really. I didn't know it was a patch until like the third or fourth time I was wearing it. It was finally a video I was recording and you saw my raw expression. And it was the video of what I did, like what I got for the holidays or Yule. You see like my reaction that I didn't know the sleeves were like patches and they were just so done so well. I didn't know. That's different because who knows if the person had to drive to go get these patches, where he had to make them, you know, what it costs to make these things, and you know, just put the investment in that and then sell it for like at a different price. You know, that's a whole different thing, you know. And then not only that, the t-shirt that I sent to the Dreffelman is Rick, which was also from the Rainbow Bar and Grill, and I believe it was by the same person. I might be so wrong, but they have a couple of people that they commission pieces off, and that took like, let's see, I bought it in December, January, February, March, 3 months, almost 3 months for him to get it. So instead of a Yule gift, he ended up getting it more for like a birthday gift. But when he showed up, I'll put a screenshot of the video right here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to drop some cash on that any minute. like it was like a metallic-y, foily kind of like print, and I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just gonna be a basic baseball long sleeve with some color and design on it. That's it. I wasn't expecting this, you know, foil looking kind of design. No, and then he was like, no wonder it took a long time to make. I was like, yeah, and I'm glad I stood my ground, because you know, eventually they asked me, you know, I just wish they would keep you up to date, the Rainbow, and be like, oh yeah, this is gonna take a while because of this. I wish they would at least done that, but they didn't. I had the message, but it was worth the 3 months waiting, because now we know why it took a while, you know. I was like, okay, so it was worth it. I'm glad I stood my, you know, I was patient. I didn't care. It was being sent to him, you know, and I just wanted him to have this gift, you know. So I understand in situations like that, you know, primarily those kind of things. But let's face it, a lot of the stuff, you know, it's funny, somebody else left this in a comment. They're like, right now everything is like Hot Topic trash, or he said, I'm paraphrasing once again. And here's the thing, Hot Topic, at least back in like 2006, 7, and 8, and 9, and possibly 10, they used to have the t-shirt with the CD for $25 bundle. It was a $25 bundle deal, and the t-shirt would be of the, you know, the design of the cover of the CD. You know, CDs were more prevalent at that time than now everybody collecting vinyls, because they used to sell vinyls too at one point. I don't think they do anymore, but at least it was, you know, the cover art, you know, that you were getting. Now it looks like watered down, like no effort. Like, here, put the name, put an outline of the singer or the band logo, and that's it. Don't put no color. Make sure it's black and white only, you know. It's really cheap. It's really cheap. That's something you'll expect to get at Target, but I'm not gonna lie, I found some cuter stuff at Target. Like, I love the Guns N' Roses one my friend sent me from Target like 3 or 4 years ago. Just the t-shirt quality is shit, but you know, it does a lot of that like collecting little stuff. I don't know what they call, but it looks like lint but thick. So yeah, that's the only thing. It's just like, you know, shitty quality t-shirt. But yeah, that's when I think it's okay to invest in it. Or if they have like, I don't know, like I know like Iron Maiden had like that pin collection or something like that. That's different, you know, it's something more different than that. And I could tell you, like, being someone who, like, you know, I'm slowly going back into freelancing again. And yeah, I remember what was the reason why I got so tired of it. I was tired of people telling me my prices were too high. They wanted everything for $100, and then they're nowhere near you. And then even if they are near you, you know, like I take Uber and, you know, public transportation, so that's like you're putting money into the time. Even if I had a car, right now in California, it's $5 a gallon. Okay, and I live near the beach and the freeway, so you better believe they're gonna raise it up more in my area. So people don't think about that, the gas. Like, people really don't think about that and how far you're gonna be at, or if I have to meet you, and you know, and then like my kit itself, just the makeup professional kit is like worth $5 grand, and that ain't even my personal crap. Like, let's not get into that. We're talking professional prices here right now. So yeah, they don't think about that. And then your expertise and your experience, and do you have to go somewhere and get that item? And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing when they're doing, you know, handmade shirts, or, you know, like I said, back to the Motorhead one, it has the studs. It has studs on it. I'm not even gonna wash that here in my house. I'm planning on taking that dry cleaners. I'm like dead serious. And one of the studs did come off though, but I want to see if they could fix it there. Or go to the tailor place close to my house and see if they could do it there. But that's fine, whatever. That doesn't bother me. You know, it's a stud. It's going to happen, especially if it's on fabric. But that's where I think it's okay to invest a little bit more. So I can't remember how much that long sleeve was, the Motorhead one. I want to say it was like $50. The one I sent to Rick. I know for sure my sweater was like $190. But yeah, no, I just wanted to talk about that, when it's okay to do so and when it's not. And I know there's this argument that, you know, well, the merch goes back to the bands. Now I'm starting to think twice now, because after what Motionless in White, again, he probably couldn't put all the information in when he said that the stadium or wherever they were the ones who would tell them they have to price match the headline band. So who's really getting the money here? That's what I'm wondering. And then now, let's face it, a lot of people are going with, a lot of these bands, I should say, are going with AI. I don't want to pay for AI art. There's a reason why it's free. Like, why would I pay for it and that double and triple the price? No, if you're gonna listen, honey, I'm gonna hold your hand. If you are using AI art to sell band t-shirts, then you need to lower that shit to $10. That's all you're worth, and that's me being generous, okay? That's just me being generous as an artist who has done artwork in the past, who has done graffiti art, who has done anime art, you know, landscape. I wasn't that great at landscaping, but whatever. But I wasn't that great at portraits either. But, you know, I'm just saying this, it just, you know, not even as an artist way, just something, you know, someone who clearly has common sense, and anybody knows this is common sense. If you're gonna start doing the AI shit, I do not want to pay nowhere over. And don't even charge me for the tax. That better be with the tax. Okay, anyways, I think I rambled on a little too much. Let's see when I'm going to post this video. I still got 2 more videos to film. Yay, I'm on a roll, people, yay. I miss talking to you guys. I love talking to you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Salud. Enjoy. Besitos. Love you.